哇 Hello， 继续回来 Hogwarts Legacy Part 8啊！看我今天一身这样的打扮，你就知道今天呢，我们不是玩主线任务，我们是要学魔法。因为我发现到我们一直推主线，没有学到那些魔法，有很多那些门口都是开不到了，所以我们先学完全部魔法吧。比如说这个拉锁术，那么就先这个吧。所以要开始这个任务前呢，要拿到专注魔药。 取了终极魔药和印得固魔药，并同时使用它们，所以要去先弄它们出来吗？还是去买啊？我们先去那个火米村看看吧。还要什么？还要专注力是吧？哦，终极魔药，还有一个印得固吗 ？OK， 取得并使用专注魔药，现在就用吗？专注力魔药。
Excellent.
我靠，整个人死化了。OK， 在白天出席魔药课。哇！ 一脸爱国人士啊，他就是。
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do.
他是拉锁术是拉东西的吗
？Depulso. Well done. I'm glad to see that you can totally.
OK， 下个魔法。OK， 爆炸。
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
他应该是会教我们禁术的那个人吧？哦，这边是门口。啊，这样容易开了吗？不用解谜了吗
？How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She
Revelio.
What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sleep here almost daily. We've never been caught.
好吧。
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
也对啊，应该好好教吧，
It
不
may
是应该
take
直
a
接
while
把
to get
它
the feel for
拿
it.
掉吧。
Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
OK。感觉这个会很强哎。
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out?
好吧，好吧，试试看。
Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both Confringos! Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
我准备好施展更多这种咒语
This
了。
is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time.
他一定是有学了什么比较厉害的
I'm
禁
sorry
术
about your
之类
sister.
的。
If there's anything I can do,
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
是耶，没有看过他妹妹耶，真的是。
just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
我会告诉你
You
真
must
相，
promise to keep this between us.
可以
I
吧？
trusted
反
you
正
with
他
knowledge of
都
the secret undercroft.
反正他都相
You
信
can
我们
trust
的了，
me.
All right.
我们就相信他吧。
I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each
哦，原
other.
来他有
In
研
the
究哦。
meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curses in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
Hello, Sebastian.
哦哦。
Wait.
哦
You
哦
I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
你先冷静一点
That
吧。
room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, Not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I
哎
need
呦
to.，
你很拽是吧？
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
妈的拽屁哦！
Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
妈的，要拿毒出手的话也是要钱呐、这些。没办法了，先做主线吧。地图密室，去找费格回报。
I was
Hey,
hoping
hello.
to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago.
就是上一个集的那
Anyway,
个
he
鬼
told
吧
me？ about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
他会走出来吧？等一下。
This looks promising.
Whoa！ 又是开传送门之类的吗？ 感觉会有东西跳出来哦。
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
开了个地图、哦。
If only you were here to see this.
他是说他的老婆吗？
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
我忘记了。
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, Everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
OK， 第一个地点哦，是在那个高塔那边吗？
I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
OK， 到时候见吧。
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Welcome to Sanbakar's Tower.
谁在讲话？哎，Hi。
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
哦，教授不可以跟我一起
We're
走
going to
吗
need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry.
哦，
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section.
我没有来过吗？这边？OK， 开打了吗？是吧？之前应该是要打的吧？这些感觉很不友善的这个地方。哎呀，来了来了来了！
Magic. Something must be different.
会动的吧？这个。
A
我靠，是玩传送门吗？现在？
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
啊！先把它带过这个桥的这个位置吧。OK， 前面是吧？是前面吧？没有了吧？妈的，陡山桥哦！五官回神魔妖，是打 BOSS 吗？
Don't like the look of this.
Expelliarmus.
哇哇哇哇哇哇哇！
Incendio. Confringo.
哇
Confringo. Glaciers.
OK， 差不多了。OK。
What a relief.
哇，舒服多了，他讲的没有错。快点给我离开这鬼地方吧！哇！哭啊！ OK， 又要洗脸了吗？哇！在弄大棒棒哎，他。
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable.
哦，这个比较大哦。
What is it?
他对于这个大棒棒不满意吗？
Father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
啊，他兄弟过世了。
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
感觉上他就是会
It is
黑化
tempting,
楼
I
学什么
know,
黑
to
魔法
use
之类
this
的。
magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take.
然后他就黑化了吗？他去拍抖音了吗？
Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts,
哎呦，
Professor.
教授
Going to
哦
take，some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of defense against the
黑
dark
魔
arts
法
professor.
防御术教授的职
Sit,
位。
sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. How to find a way out of here.
感觉那女生就是不对劲啊，她。
More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
啊，又是这边。嗨，教授。哎，到他哎。
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor. Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then,
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor?
当然啦、
Perhaps.
应
But
该
we
是
can't
他
be sure
的
of its
他的祖
significance.
父之类的吧。
For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go,
OK 啊哈，
Professor?
have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
就是个技能点之类的吗？哇，秋天了哎，是换季节了吗 ？OK， 那我们这 part 暂时来到这边，我们下一 part 再见啦，拜拜。